Alex Dale is a Burgundian gentleman. I mean, he lives in South Africa now. He's been developing successful wine labels and making great wines, but somehow his soul is still Burgundian, and we can see that in all the wine he's managing with his team, and he's got now a team of very professional people to help him producing a great range under Radford, Winery of Good Hope, and other brands. But his heart goes to Pinot, and we all know he's got a soft spot for Echezeaux and Clos Vougeot. But now we're tasting the Radford Vinum. It's a 2021 Pinot Noir, Western Cape wine of origin, so probably coming from different pockets of vineyards that they are managing. What do you find in your glass, Kathy?
Well, I think that what strikes you immediately, obviously, is the colour of the wine. But we've tasted enough wine in this lineup to not fall into the trap to think that just because it's light-coloured means it has to be the Pinot in the lineup. So the first thing that we pick up in this glass is the translucency of the wine. Now, we know that given South African winemaking methods at this point in time and the trend to the ultra-sexy, light-footed red, that this doesn't necessarily mean light means Pinot. Light can also mean Cinsault. It's trendy now.
Yes, very.
Light can also mean Gamay. Light can also mean Shiraz Viognier if treated in a particular style. So, but you've got to think Pinot when you see this. And then your nose immediately tells you that it's Pinot because there's lots of raspberry. So the nose immediately tells you that it's Pinot. It does have some strawberry, which you would get in Cinsault, but this is given complexity by raspberry, and then also a little bit of earthiness or goutte de terroir, which you would not get, I don't think, on a Cinsault of this colour and intensity. In the palate too, there's also raspberry and strawberry there, and Pinot's big tick for me always is acidity. And that's what this wine delivers.
Pinot Noir has, at the same time, these different layers of fruit, strawberry, raspberry, and unique complexity. Acidity, as you said, is a marker of Pinot Noir. However, South Africa as well tend to get a fruit ripeness, which is very typical and something we will not find in cooler North Hemisphere on Pinot Noir. And as much as this wine is completely dry, we had 2 grams of residual sugar, we have a sweetness of fruit, but not like a cooked fruit. It's sweetness of fresh fruit. It's fresh raspberry puree, it's fresh strawberry puree, and the texture is, alcohol is still completely under control. If we were talking about Grenache, we'd probably be at that level of extraction, like 15 plus alcohol, a much warmer feeling. And if we're talking about Cinsault, would probably be more grippy, not drier, but definitely more rustic than this very velvety texture. I think Pinot Noir in South Africa has many challenges to face, but when people like the team of Radford for this Vinum manage to get the harvest right, and Pinot is the most delicate one. If you miss your harvest day by sometime 1 day, you end up with these porty flavors, then it's overripe fruit like marmalade and jam, while here the freshness is still impeccable. And I think that's what makes Pinot a great Pinot, is its ability to retain its freshness, therefore the acidity, knowing that it's such a fragile balance. You miss the harvest, you miss the fermentation, you're gone. So, beautiful example of fresh Pinot from different terroir, from Radford under the brand Vinum, 2021. I'm gonna drink it.
You're gonna drink it.
I'm gonna drink it. Thank you.